So you guys remember Josh Wingrove? He was the drummer in the music video that we did, the Freebird music video that we did with Exhorter.
Sounds like this if you haven't heard it.
Or another song from Exhorter that he was also the drummer in.
Sounds like this.
Man, I'm just trying to live life, singing by the moonlight. Swoon this pretty lady and take off her clothes. Keep flirting and I might leave. Fish coming in light speed. Can you take your head straight up to the dome?
Now what you say to me determines where I step.
Or the couple reactions he's been on. You know, something like this.
Can we just say it's an Exhorter?
Yo.
Yeah.
Feeling it. Oh my gosh.
Just
can
wait,
can we hear
Carly.
that again?
I know. I can't wait till she hears this
I think
bass
she's got
solo.
things for bass. 'Cause she-
So sour.
Oh my gosh.
Just melts your face. Just so melty.
Stone Face Josh. That's my favorite cut, dude.
Just loving life right there.
Look, she's having a moment, dude.
Anyway,
He's a
he
good,
was,
good friend of ours. He's a really good friend of ours. I've known
Yeah.
him in the community. Big time drummer, basically like the best drummer in the state of Wyoming as far as I'm concerned. Really, really deep into the music community here. Super good dude. Really, really awesome person to have around. He was involved in a horrible car accident over the last, I think it was this last weekend. And so, in order to help him recoup some of the medical bills that he's going to be facing in the near future, we decided that we're going to help him promote his Venmo and his Cash App on the channel, just because we want to reach out in any way that we can to help him with this, because we love him dearly, and we know what he's about to be up against. And so. We have dropped his information into the comment section, or into our description. It's one of the first things you'll see down there. It's his Venmo, his Cash App. They're the same thing, so either one works for if you want to send him any money or help him out or anything like that. We understand money's tight. We're not asking you to do this as a requirement. We're just saying if you'd like to help out our friend, he would greatly appreciate it. And we just...
Yeah, and the big thing is like, number one, he is one of like the nicest dudes you ever meet.
Oh,
one
dude.
of the hardest working individuals.
Yeah.
And he's also got a kid.
Yep.
And he now has a broken neck and a back and lacerated
broken neck,
kidneys
yep.
and liver. I mean,
He's got all sorts of
he's
shit
in
going
rough
on.
shape.
He's very lucky to be here, honestly,
Yeah.
after what happened. If we can find a photo of the vehicle, maybe we should throw
Yeah.
that in as well, because it's pretty tragic.
Yeah,
So
basically rolled 7 times at 80 miles an hour.
Yep.
It was pretty wild.
Yep, so.
But yeah, just, I mean, I can't imagine being in his shoes wondering, like, yeah, number one, I got to take care of myself, but I also have a kid that I have to take care of in the process of all of this, and it's very scary. He works oil field, which he won't be able to do for a long time.
Yep.
And who knows if he'll ever be able to drum the way that he has. With these type of injuries, you just never know.
Yeah, he's got
it's
a
going
long,
to be a long road.
long road to recovery ahead of him, and we're just here to help him out any way that we can. And if you guys want to join us in that journey or join us in that fight, we would love the help. Information is in the description below. Just wanted to get that out before we start these episodes. We appreciate the hell out of you guys being here. And if you want any more information, our Instagram handles are in the description as well. We're more than welcome, or more than happy to talk to you about what's going on, things like that. So
And don't donate to our PayPal.
No.
Donate directly to him.
We have
send
his
it to him.
actual Cash App and Venmo there. That's the one you want,
Yes.
and you'll see it right down in there. So thank you guys for being here, and with that, let's get on with the episode, shall we?
Get to the video.
All right. 307 Reacts. I am Matt. That is Chris. You guys are the best goddamn audience on the internet, and you know how we know that? Because you sit through intros that are a little bit sad for 2025, like our boy Josh at the beginning of this episode. I'm not sure where we'll decide to put the clip in, but for a little bit of context, our boy Josh went through a traumatic situation, and he needs some help with his medical bills that are upcoming.
Yes.
So we have reached out to him and told him that we would help him out by putting his Cash App and Venmo in the description. If you guys would like to send him some money, it's down there. All you have to do is go there and send him some cash.
Yeah.
I understand things are tight money-wise. Trust me, I live by myself. I am not a person who's able to just be spending money on stuff. However, we're not asking you or requiring
We're not asking you to drop like $60K.
No,
Okay.
no.
5,
If
10
you got
bucks,
5 or
15,
10 bucks,
20.
Look,
like
we have 39,000 subscribers on here. If each one of those people dropped $5, of 40 times 5, that's $200,000.
Yeah.
So like, you know, just a little tiny bit goes a long ways in the grand scheme of things. That's all we're asking for. He's a super good dude, and we're just trying to help him any way we can.
Him and his kid, man.
Yes,
like,
and his future, because the medical bills are going to be absolutely insane. And so we're just trying to help out any way that we can. That's the best way we know how, is to use our social media platform as kind of a way to help him out. Yes. So
let's come together for the boy.
Yeah. So with that being said, in the meantime, on the screen in front of us, this video is called "Car Thieves Taste Bullets," and this is by our boy Nikko Ortiz.
Yes. And
this is Chris's upload. The only thing I can see right now from this is it's a police dash cam video, and dude, I was telling you before we started filming this, I don't know what it is, dude, but I have been watching so much police body cam footage.
Those and the judges, like, listening to just people say the most ignorant shit in court.
Court cam stuff. Like, I don't know what it is, but I am, like, obsessed with that stuff lately, dude. I have just, every time Midwest Safety or Code Blue Cam or Dr. Insanity comes out with something, or EWU, any of that stuff comes out, I'm just like, boom, I'm on it. Like, first click. It's before fishing videos. It's before car videos. Like, it's crazy. I'm just like, I don't know what it is, but I'm hooked on it right now. So, saw this one pulled up, and I was like, police activity, like, let's go. This is going to be great.
So if you guys are not familiar with Nikko Ortiz, he's a YouTuber who either is currently in the military or a recent ex-military. But he's a super cool guy. And, like, in these particular videos, he talks about, you know, hey, with my military training, this is how I would have approached this situation. But he also specifies, like, listen, police departments have their own, you know, procedures and protocols and the way that they do things. And, you know, he'll point out a safety issue. He's like, hey, you know, these guys shouldn't have put their car there because it's in the line of this or this.
There's some crossfire stuff.
So he's gonna talk about some of that in this video. And I'm excited to get into it because I love these breakdowns.
Have you seen this one yet?
I've seen about half. Not about half, a little less than half, but I've seen basically where the car comes behind this cement truck and kind of gets stuck and tries to do some maneuvering, and I cut it off.
Okay, so this is going to get very interesting very fast. Okay, well, if you guys are along for this ride, all we're asking from you guys is to like, comment, and subscribe. I know every other channel that you watch stops and says, hey, become a member, pay this much money a month, and you can be a member, extra videos, this, that, and the other. We're not asking for any of that. We just want you to hit that subscribe button.
Yes.
It's 2025. We're being very ambitious and hoping that maybe we'll see 50,000 by the end of the year. Don't know if that's going to happen. You know, if we hit 40,000 by the end of the year, I'm going to be pretty excited about that. Yeah. So that's kind of our just being ambitious. So help us out. Hit that button. It's totally free for you. Could change our lives forever. With that, let's get into it, shall we?
Let's
go.
Oh, the construction crew! Run! Hopping fences like the fucking border. That's right. They think it's ice. They're like, no, we're just chasing a bad guy.
Get out of the car! Get hands up!
Milwaukee police officers shoot carjacking suspects after pursuit. Warning, the following video contains graphic content that may be disturbing to some viewers. Discretion is advised. If you're a bitch. All right, Chad, what do we want for the emotional support rifle? Oh, the FN. We got the FN 509 TAC compact emotional support weapon system. We're just going to hold it like this. I'm going to hold it. Bang, bang, bang. Ooh, the usual suspect. A white car. Oh, yeah, the no plate. The no plate is crazy, ho. Pull over, bitch.
White Chevy Cruze or whatever.
You guys ready for the Yapper 5000? I'm about to go in.
Which is not known for its overwhelming horsepower. Okay.
Right,
Use the microphone, maybe.
Driver, shut the vehicle off. Do it now.
What if he deaf? Why not just use like a microphone? If you got it. I don't know if all your cars got it. Mr. Officers, if I'm wrong and your cars don't have it, that's my bad. If you got no plates, you up to some bad boy activities. You're bad.
It's on the opposite side of the road.
Oh, hey, he whipping this shit. Dominic Toretto. Hey, why they racing? Ooh.
Sorry, he's going to hit the gas station parking lot on 12th and Highland.
Oh, here he comes.
Hey. They're not that bad of a driver. Their car just simply has no power. Now, if it was a Hellcat SRT.
You can see it right there when the Cop Explorer.
You know he's just. I think we lost mics, but
did we?
You know he's just matting it, and the car's like fucking.
Yeah. We did so good on microphones for the first 2 episodes. I'm gonna try again. If they drop out, we'll just go no mics on this one. Okay.
It is what it is.
Yeah. Try one more time. There you go, Chris. There's your microphones back. And it seems to do better when I don't minimize Cubase for whatever reason.
It is.
We're just going to leave it at that.
It's always my episodes.
It is, too. It is.
Time.
Why you gotta have such a bias against the sound card, dude? Just leave it alone. Just, accept it. It'll be fine. So you could tell when he came out of that gas station, like, the police cruiser, like, the guy in the white tracks or whatever the hell that thing is just full on, to the floor.
Yeah.
And the cruiser is just like, catches up immediately and like slows down. He's like, okay, because he can just overtake him
some room.
so fast, dude. Like, that car has 85 horsepower.
To be fair, I think it's harder to, for instance, when you're driving down the freeway, right? It is so much harder to maintain a speed behind somebody than it is to just pass them. You know what I mean?
Unless your car has adaptive cruise control.
Adaptive cruise, but if you're in a chase situation, right? They don't want to get in front of the guy.
Yep.
Like, to a certain extent, like the guy directly behind him, his job is to watch the vehicle and report what the vehicle is doing and what happens.
Because if you get in front of it, he can just turn off. And
this cop is like, oh my god, fucking! If you're gonna run,
let's
run.
Can you
bro?
go? Can you go? Oh, that's all the horsepower that thing has.
And
that
he's
was
just
all
sitting there, just feathering throttle to stay
That was
behind
all
him.
four
Like,
cylinders.
oh,
This dude in
God.
his twin turbo EcoBoost is just like, whoa, wait, back off, hang on. We're dealing with the Chevy Trax here, okay?
God.
Good Lord.
Some people drive like this when they have to take a shit. You don't want to poop your pants, so you got to get home quick. Like, nobody's got spike strips or nothing?
Not yet.
Yo, this dude is actually a very considerate driver, if I'm being honest. Shout out to that car. Yo, y'all see that car? Fucking just like, oh my god. Whoa. I said he was a considerate driver. I'm lying. Holy fuck. It is like a Fast and the Furious movie. It's a Honda Cat. On the freeway. Move.
We're now north from Highland.
Get out the way. Get out the way. Get out the
I'm trying to
way.
figure out where they're
if I
at.
see you on the highway, get the fuck out of my way.
It's like
Bro is
Oklahoma,
honestly better at driving than
Is
half
it?
y'all in the traffic
Kinda
right
looks
now.
like
I
Denver,
promise.
but-
He's so considerate. He's driving in between the line. Whoa!
Got
Nick's like, whoa.
This some solid driving. He getting a little ballsy, okay? My booty's puckering. By the way, YouTube, this is all for education. Don't run from the police, guys.
Big
it's
facts.
bad. Follow all traffic rules. Follow the speed limit. See, YouTube, we're educational here. Bro, this van almost pitted him without even trying. He got out of it.
Somebody stop with the car next to the bed. Somebody stop with that.
Bro, this is when you just live out your Need for Speed dreams.
Oh, that's exactly what he's doing.
Speeds are 88.
88.
Traffic is moderate.
Wow.
That thing-
He's
The
got
traffic is
pegged.
moderate. Bro, you got a good amount of cars on the fucking highway right now. I want to see the speed that they're traveling. Oh, f me hard. Is he going to send it?
Some congestion here. Speeds are approximately 75 miles per hour. White Chevy Trax.
Chevy Trax,
Robert
right, yeah.
Carjack, now District 1. I cut it 4
Let the popo through. Oh, shit.
times.
Let's go. Oh.
You know what? All these people are so considerate for pulling over for the police. People are fucking assholes out here in Vegas, bro. You got ambulances,
Facts.
fire troops, cop cars, all driving with their sirens on. Don't nobody pull over. By the way, YouTube makes us move a bunch of content from videos like this. So if you want to watch it live, come join us live on Twitch, and you can also help pick the emotional support rifle of the video. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Yeah, bro. He's smooth with it. Oh, God damn it. Fucking Range Rover, of course. God damn it.
Fucking
The
Range
Range
Rover, of
Rover.
course.
Some say the cuck of the road. I may have to agree.
Facts.
They have to
Chevy
agree.
Trax, no plates. I cut 4 times. Wanted for an armed robbery carjacking.
Armed
District
robbery
1.
carjacking. Okay. Dude,
Cop's
this guy
pretty
is...
good.
He's pretty good, man.
Hey, I'm out here maybe possibly taking fucking notes in this thing.
Right.
Bro, better hope there's not a dead end. Bro, imagine there's a construction crew in here. They're like, what the fuck?
We call this
I was going to say foreshadowing. Here it goes.
See, looks like
Bang,
there's a lot of
bang,
construction
bang,
equipment
bang,
here.
bang, 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 bang. Oh, the construction crew. ¿Qué pasó? Run! If they're checking green cards right now, everyone's
Run!
get out of there, bro. Hopping fences like the fucking border. That's right. They think it's ice. They're like, no, we're just chasing a bad guy. Jose, go! Go, Jose!
Go!
Not shooting into the freeway.
Oh, yeah.
Down, angle the shot.
This is crazy.
This,
See, and I'm sure Nico's gonna get into this, but this guy, let me back this up. This guy right here in the back,
Dude.
okay, There is no way.
Aiming right at his other 2 officers, too? Like,
well,
I mean, right at is an exaggeration.
Here's,
but like,
here's the thing. Here's what I see he's trying to do, right? So we know there's a driver. We don't know if there's more people in the car.
Yeah.
So he's probably watching this side to make sure that nobody gets out and starts running.
Makes sense.
But standing here is pretty fucking wild,
pretty
dude.
sketchy.
Like, especially reverse lights are on.
Pretty sketchy.
Like,
yeah.
That's a little scary.
You don't know what that guy's gonna do. Like, he could punch it in reverse.
That vehicle's a weapon, dude. Like,
he could punch that thing in reverse and pin you between the cop car and the suspect car.
Yeah.
Like, dude,
or that and the wall,
that concrete barrier. They can push you, get you, like, force you over the other side, and there's traffic coming by at 70 miles an hour. Like,
I mean, to be real, there's no, like, he would have been better off, okay, if he wanted to observe this other side, getting. Now, it's tricky, okay, because you still have... This is why a lot of people who dog on cops for being cops, that you guys just have no idea what these guys go through.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a difficult situation. This guy has to make sure that whatever's going on this side, we don't know. A guy might step out with an AK and start firing on the other 2 dudes. He has to have eyes on this side. However, he's in an unsafe spot here. Is there a solution? Well, you could say, well, he should just run forward towards that truck, but then these guys have guns pointed that direction.
Then you're crossfire, and he's got the gap, the amount of space he has to run to get around that car while it's in reverse.
Yeah.
There's a way higher percentage of him getting pinned or pushed over the barrier.
So, I mean, he has a job that he's required to do, and there's no safe way to do it.
Yeah, that's tough.
Like,
that's tough. Yeah.
It's making those calls, those split-second calls.
Yep. And especially when you're like...
Nikko's just freaking out.
Stick! Get on the ground! Hands! 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 That is more cars! Everybody get out of the ground!
Everybody, okay, so there's one.
Oh, shit.
Hands up! Shield!
Oh, shit. 2 guns,
Crossfire.
2 guns,
Crossfire,
2
you're
guns.
pointing.
That was
he moved
beautiful
forward,
timing
the other
from
guy
that
moved
officer.
sideways.
The only problem is, I believe, is that there was a black vehicle over here when they were sending rounds. He tried to time that perfectly to where no one was on this side of the road. Pretty hot. You can see, okay, so there's multiple people trying to get out of the car.
Oh,
if you guys
yeah.
saw the previous body cam footage from another car chase, because they're pinned in between the cement truck and your car. They're going to do whatever they can to fucking get out of there. They're going to use their car as a weapon. You're not going to win that fight. You would have to use your gun. But it looked like they had really good lineup and there was no fracture side. Really solid, really solid. So this is all great.
And he almost slipped, too, when he was trying to move. Like...
Bing bong this way, 2 lines this way, bing and bong. Pretty hot lineup. No crossfire. This is really solid. Beautifully lined up. He made a great call because realistically, if this dude whips the wheel, he can just come straight back and fucking just destroy this guy. He just run him over. And this dude made a call. He started sending rounds. Very hotness. Lots of yelling. This is good.
Lots of yelling. This is good.
Everybody get out of the car! Keep your hands up!
Okay, how about one fucking guy talk, please? Super stressful situation, don't get me wrong. We already have this guy on the other side of this dude talking. We'll call him Officer 1. This will be Officer 2. This will be Officer 3. Officer 3 is talking while Officer 1 is already assumed position of being in charge. So just let him talk.
Somebody grab the shield!
And then they...
If I'm being so dead ass with you, unless you have a red laser on your pistol, shit's kind of fucking useless, man. Oh my God, y'all are giving up all the ground. I understand there's like rules and regulations, but this is insane to me.
All right, passenger, listen to me carefully.
Woo, back door.
Hands up. Face away from me. Face away from me. Show us your hands. Stand up. Hey, my
Okay.
guy,
In case y'all don't know, this is actually an extremely dangerous situation because while one person is getting out of the vehicle, another person could be loading a firearm. You never know. So this is actually very, very, very stressful. These 3 cops are doing better than the millions of cops we've seen all work together before.
sound my voice. Keep coming. Keep coming.
You got the arresting officer, and they're doing great teamwork. You got one dude holding the shield. You got one dude controlling the scene. Oh, is somebody back? Is somebody back from the doctors? Oh, yeah, Nene. Hi, baby. You want a snacky? We owe you hecka snackies, dude. Ooh, here you go. Oh, good girl. That's how you get, fat ass. Okay. All right.
She bails.
She literally comes, grabs her food, and fucking dips out like a piece of shit. Officer 1 controlling the scene. Officer 2 taking the 2 position, holding the riot shield and assisting. Then you have Officer 3 conducting the actual arrest. So this is a really solid situation. A really solid setup that they've got right now. And then he should just put him on the... Oh, he's about to put him in the car. No, you didn't even fucking start. Okay, I really hope he doesn't just put the dude in the car. Bro, you have not searched this fucking guy at all. You could put somebody in the back of the car with lockpicks. They could have a gun. No, chill.
Get out of the car.
My friend is bleeding. Well, guess what? We can only do one thing at a time now because y'all wanted to crash a fucking car and cause a shootout. Set of handcuffs on, and he's moving himself.
No, that's facts, though. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, well, there's somebody who clearly got shot and they need medical aid. It's like, listen, dude, because of the situation that they have caused, the officers, number one, have gone through a whole bunch of unsafe driving. Mm-hmm. They don't know if there's weapons in the car. They don't know who these people are. They may be, terrorists for all they know. Like, they may be
car could have a bomb in it.
Yeah, like, they have no idea. So they have to take one step at a time, and the steps that they have to take is make sure that the threat is no longer a threat. So anybody who's not bleeding and down has to be treated still as a threat. And until they are taken and put away and no longer a threat, then we can go and render medical aid or anything. Like, it's a crazy job to have.
Even if you get on the radio and call for medical, like, hey, we need medical on our position, whatever.
Medical can't come till it's clear.
Well, yeah, first of all, even if they get there, they can't enter the scene until it's clear.
Yep.
How are they gonna? Where are you gonna put an ambulance? Like, you're gonna be behind this cop car at best, and then you got to get all the dudes up there again. Like, situation's not clear. Medical legitimately can't get in there.
Yeah.
Like, they have things going on right now. Like, look, and let's be honest. If you're gonna hijack a car and be wanted for armed robbery, you might end up getting shot.
Crazy.
At the very top of it, like, that's kind of the life you've chosen, right? You might end up with a bullet in your chest. Like, that could be a very possible thing. So, I mean,
yeah.
All the people that are like, oh, I can't believe they're letting them sit there and bleed. It's like, can you though?
They don't have a choice, man.
Yeah, like what else are we supposed to do? These people have guns in the car, like you said. We don't know what their level of threat is. I have no idea what's going on in the car. We need to de-escalate the situation first.
Yeah.
And that can be part of de-escalation, man. Like, if it gets intense enough. I watched a video the other day where this guy was in a vehicle trying to get away from the cops. Cop came up behind him, vehicle was turned this way a little bit, ended up getting the vehicle turned around, and the cop's door was open. He was behind it, got the vehicle turned around, and tried to, like, smash the cop in the door. Cop luckily made it into his door, shut the door, and immediately just pop.
Yeah,
right into the front window of that Tahoe or whatever it was. Like,
that's crazy.
That cop looked at that guy in the face and was just like,
he's going to kill me.
I'm unloading a clip into this guy.
Make a choice.
Boom, 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 until the gun, like, he unloaded the and then had to deal with all the repercussions of that. But I mean, that's the job, that's the life, Like, this guy was legitimately trying to kill me. If I would have let him go, he was going to continue to try to kill me. Like,
the one thing I think was interesting is Nick had talking about. He's like, gosh, they're giving up so much ground. And, like, that's what they do, have to step back and observe the situation. And we don't know whether there's cop cars behind them or maybe there's cops coming up the other way. During the chase, you could see cars that were kind of staged at different areas. Mm-hmm. So there may be, 3 or 4 other squad cars behind them. We don't know.
Yep.
But that is something interesting that he says, because when you see a lot of, like, Delta teams training or SEAL teams training or anything, it's about get in and put down the threat as fast as possible.
Yeah, sure.
So, like, do not give up ground. You're going to go, we don't care what's in that house. If that house is rigged to blow, you better defuse it fast.
You better get in there and get it taken care of.
It is a wild thing how they're still pretty similar. Like, they still have to deal with shitty people who potentially want to kill them all the time. but they have to approach it differently.
Definitely different, like you said, like we said at the beginning, different protocols, different procedures for certain situations, and pretty interesting, man. All right, did you go back at all?
I have not.
Okay,
but yeah, let's get back.
We can only do one thing at a time now because y'all wanted to crash a fucking car and cause a shootout. Set of handcuffs on, and he's moving him somewhere. Chad, I'm hoping. Okay, great. This is super hot. We have officers behind them. So this cop is not one of the.
There we go.
We started with the 3. So this dude's probably handcuffing him and sending him to the officer in the rear to do checks, which is pretty odd. Yeah, it's a fucking clown car with 50 people.
You climb over him! Climb over him!
Oh, he's dead. Climb over your dead buddy, man. I don't know what to tell you, bro. Y'all killed your friend, man. I don't know what to tell you. Y'all didn't stop the driver. You let the driver keep going. It caused somebody else to die. Is the driver down for now? They might have hit somebody in the back seat, honestly. I have no idea.
How many are shot?
3. Damn.
3 people shot.
How many are in there? How many people you fit in that little tiny car, dude?
Here's a difficult situation, Chad. You are responsible for every round that comes out of your weapon system, okay? Yes. We sent rounds to try and put down the bad guy. But when I hear 3 people have been shot, yes, it's a fucking clown car. Unless there are people who are literally sitting on top of the driver's lap, y'all are just sending rounds. You're not aiming. Preserving life is priority number 1. So let's see what happens. Okay, we got another dude shot. And this is the thing, too. I love how people are always like, the police, bro. You are the bad guy. You were just involved in the incident. You got shot. Everything has calmed down now. And they're trying to help save you. Go Blue!
Sit down right here.
Facts.
Right here. Right on the ground. Here, I got you.
Trying to control the scene, trying to take care of everybody. Please never start conducting aid right in front of where there's still a threat situation. This is 100% wrong. Okay, this is the secondary cop car that pulled up.
Get on the ground!
Jose, hop in that fence.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Ooh.
Get out of the car! Hands up!
Okay, so 3 people got I'm curious if this rear right door, if that got blown out, if he through them
Looks
and it hit somebody in the
angle,
back.
Yeah, angle-wise, he might have.
Well, and the crazy thing about they typically use 9mm because it's number 1 cheap, and you can carry a whole lot of
cheap and
bullets,
effective.
and it doesn't weigh a whole lot. The 9mm is weird, especially when it hits glass, and especially vehicle glass, because wherever. Like, I took a class on trying to, that, like, kind of trains you how to shoot through glass. It is almost, like, impossible to guess where the bullet's going to go. But supposedly there's a formula if you know. Now, who's going to figure this out in the heat of the moment? Fucking nobody, okay? But depending on your angle to the glass, how far you are from the glass, what the velocity of that bullet is, you can kind of take a general guess on when the bullet hits the glass, it will deviate.
Sure.
Up, down, left, right. I mean, it's a whole XY axis. It could be anywhere on the graph. When you shoot through vehicle glass, especially the way they are, where they have a steep angle. Sorry, this is the glass here, okay? They have a steep angle against the glass.
Yeah.
It's entirely possible for that bullet to come in this way and then ricochet back out.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. Or it'll come in and take a hard, glass is very difficult to shoot through.
Interesting.
So it doesn't surprise me that they hit 3 people.
Yeah.
It's sorry, right? Shooting through glass. Like, what do you do?
I don't think someone in Nikko's chat said you definitely shouldn't mag dump. I don't think either one of these guys mag dumped.
No.
I think they shot like maybe 2 or 3 each just to get the situation stopped. Like, this has to stop. This guy is literally going to try and run us over now. We're trapped in this little area. This is it. This is where we're at. It's time. Like, we got to put a stop to this.
Yeah.
So I don't think they mag dumped anybody. I think it was just like you said, by unfortunate happenstance with the trajectories and resistance of the glass. It's just, and again,
glass is fucking. If you guys ever have like a piece of glass that you can take to an outdoor shooting range or know some land or whatever you can take, just take a double pane glass door, like a sliding glass door from a house. Kind of set it up out there and put a target behind it and try to hit the target through the glass. You get one shot, but try it. It'll surprise you.
Interesting, yeah. Yeah, like this is and again, like I keep coming back to the, you are wanted for armed robbery and vehicle hijacking. Like,
what did you expect?
You're kind of asking for this at this point in your life, you know? Like, I don't even want to say unfortunately. That's the rules, man. Laws are created to protect people. Like, that's the way it goes. And if it comes to this point, there's a good chance you're going to take a bullet, man. It's just, and if, like Nikko was saying, you're the guy in the passenger seat or one of the other passengers in the car, you didn't do anything to try and stop this guy, slow him down, anything.
I mean, to be fair, what can you do?
They pulled over at that one point.
They might have been yelling at the guy. Like, we don't know.
I would have tried to. I guess then again, you're in a different mindset. I'm in a different mindset. I say, I would have tried to roll out of the vehicle.
Exactly. I would have been like, dude, we're being fucking let me out.
I would have tried to get out.
When he come out of the gas station, dude, when he went behind that building, I'd have dipped out.
At the very beginning, when the cop first got behind him, he kind of pulled over into that parking space and then decided he wanted. I would have been like taking that opportunity to be like, I'm out. I'm getting out. I'm getting out. And I'm just this. This is me now. Please don't shoot me. Like anything to not have a bullet in my chest or my head or leg or wherever it may be, man.
Facts.
All right.
Oh, he's the only one to fire too. I believe. Am I wrong?
Send us more cars! Everybody get out of the car! Keep your hands where we can see!
Shut the f*** up, number 3 and number 2. This is pretty hot. I like how he didn't step up. He's just staying behind the car where it's f***ing safe. Okay.
Get out of the f***ing car!
Don't never stand behind or in front of the car, dude. He's so smart.
Steve! Get on the ground! Hands!
Nice combo. He got on the fucking radio. They all are.
Henry! Keep your hands where we can see them! Keep your hands up! Shield! Somebody grab the shield!
Yeah.
That's not a mag dump. They carry 15.
Nobody move!
See, when you were saying the crossfire, he dropped.
Nice. Good muzzle discipline from this guy.
Yes.
Very cum-dilly-umptious. If you're a police officer, let me know down below in the comments how you would handle this situation if you had 2 other additional officers with you.
Face away from me! Face away from me!
Got down a little zesty, kind of wild, but okay.
Stand up! Keep your hands up! Back up towards the sound of my voice! Keep coming!
And this is also at the Yell Chat, in case you can't hear. There's people in the car screaming he's bleeding. Doesn't matter. They're bleeding and we want to help them, right? And I know a lot of people are like, F them. No, we should want to help them, okay? Preserving
Still
life
a human
is what
life.
separates us from good people and bad people, okay?
Facts.
But it's also a distraction that the bad guys use sometimes, okay? It's definitely something I've seen personally downrange on deployments and stuff like that. They lure you in, and when you're nice and close, they can start shooting again. One thing at a time. Manage chaos.
Sit down, sit down. Come on, let's go!
Okay. And then hopefully they're going to take that guy. Okay, he didn't run away from him, which is hot.
Stay with him, I haven't searched him yet.
There you go.
Hot!
There you go.
Beautiful communication. Yeah, W's in the chat for this cop, bro. Let me know down below in the comments if you think this is possibly one of the best communications and breakdowns we've seen from the police. Those 3 cops literally did outstanding. From the beginning of the chase, driving, communicating, staying on his ass through fucking traffic, holding it down, having another officer come for the assist, and then immediately bagging them and just dropping them off for the other cops and getting back into the fight. Really, really great. If you're a police officer, let me know down below in the comments how you'd handle this.
Yeah, that was good.
See, and that's where that experience in armed forces gives you that different kind of mindset, because there were certain things that I saw in there that I was like, ooh, I don't think he's in a very good position. I think, they could be in trouble doing this, that, or the other, and then Nikko comes in and explains it, or you explain it, and it's like, that's actually like that was good. That was actually a good thing. They weren't screwing up. Like, they did very well here. Like,
no, the scary thing about when we go to the range, right? Which most of you, if any of you, have never shot with me before, but when we go out, if it's the first time I've ever shot with you, I kind of lay down the rules, right? You can keep your finger off the trigger unless you're ready to shoot. Treat the weapon as if it's always loaded, even if you know it's not. Know your target and what's beyond. Never aim the weapon at anything you don't intend to destroy. All this, that, and the other, right? And then I usually give, if we're doing like skeet shooting, right? We have 2 of us with shotguns and a thrower. Each person has a 20-degree field. And in that 20-degree field, nobody else should be in that. You do not swing your rifle past that 20 degrees, okay? That's like one of those things. One of those things is like, this is the fire line. We draw a line in the dirt. You do not go past this unless everybody has acknowledged, like, we're all going past, or guns are put away and, like, we go down range and reset up targets, whatever. So there's, like, a lot of, like, safety that gives us, the 20 degrees is a wide angle of, this is...
A wide field of view, yeah.
This is not safe area. Anything you don't want to destroy cannot be in it. When it comes to the military and police officers, that sometimes can come down to like a 10 degree. Like, I just got to make sure my boy stays here and here. Like, it gets really thin, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's the wrong thing. It's just, you're in a different field. You've been trained for the position. You know what to do. Like,
you just have to know, you just have to keep all that in mind. Like, all your training has to come to, like, it's got to happen all at once. And there's a lot to process, like Nikko was saying, even at certain points, it's like, no, I know, I don't know how are you going to react when you're in the heat of the battle, the situation, like, things are going to be a little bit different. But, like, as far as this situation goes, it seems like everyone was doing the things that they should have been doing.
They did pretty good.
Yeah.
The cops did a good one today.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. This was far and away, like, from some of the cop videos that I've watched.
Yeah.
The one with this dude was trapped in a white SUV, and there were cops coming in from this street, cops over here, cops back here, and they all got guns pointed at this thing. And it finally takes us one cop to get on the radio and be like, "Hey, like, what are we doing? Nobody shoot. Nobody shoot right now. Like, if this guy starts firing out of the vehicle, we're all dead. Everyone here is dead. Because, like, we're just aiming at each other." He has to get on the radio, and he's like, "You guys need to get out of here. Like, you guys on the other side of the vehicle need to leave. Like, come around the other way, dude. If he gets off and starts to drive that way, we'll go chase him again." Like,
if you guys want us to check it out, I think Nikko reacted to that one.
You know which one I'm talking about?
Breakdown.
Yeah. That one's wild, dude.
It was crazy.
That one's wild, man.
Nikko was losing his mind.
Dude's girlfriend ends up walking up to the thing, and she almost gets in trouble too. And, like, that's a wild one, man.
Yeah,
they end up tear gassing. The cops end up tear gassing themselves. They send a drone in. Yeah, like, it's a pretty crazy one. That would be a good one to react to. I'd be interested in that one.
But yeah, if you guys like Nikko Ortiz, be sure to go over to his page, give him a subscription.
Yeah.
He is one of my favorite channels right now. Like, he's just a funny dude. My wife can't stand his voice. She hates him because I watch him all the time.
He's very eccentric. But I can understand how, like,
he's got a very doobie.
You got to be ready to watch him. You got to be ready to watch him because he's gonna go 0 to 10 very quick. So you just got to be ready for it.
Is strong.
Yes, absolutely. But I like his
content
through all of the shouting and eccentricisms, whatever the hell it is. He has a lot of good information. Like, he's very smart. He's a fucking military dude. Like, he's a smart guy. He's been on deployments and, like, seen the shit. So that's why I like to watch him, is because, like, he yells and screams and hollers and has funny little banter or whatever, but, like, in between those moments, he's got these very educational points of view where you're like, oh yeah, actually, never thought about that.
Yeah, the closing the distance thing, always just giving up ground.
Yeah,
like, as a cop, you would think, okay, I need to find cover, maintain eyes, because that's their thing. They have to observe and then make a decision based on that observation. Typically, when it comes to the military, I mean, yes, they do have, capture intel, capture, a said person alive, or, because they're not out there trying to just kill everybody. But they do have, like, hey, this is a hostile zone. You will be getting shot at.
Yep.
And if you're getting shot at, close that distance, which is crazy to me.
If you're getting shot at, run towards the bullets. Like, what?
In fact, there's a video. If you guys want us to react to it, we can. I believe it's Garen Thumb goes over what you're supposed to do if you're caught in an ambush. And most people think, okay, well, I need to find cover and work away from the ambush. No, you close the distance with suppressing fire. It's quite unreal, like, the type of training these guys are like just subject to, and number one, why it and how it works. Like, it's quite interesting.
Another one of those jobs that, like, I'm glad there's people out there to do it, and I'm glad it's not me. I'm thankful for the people that are out there willing to do this kind of stuff, because, like, I see it, and every once in a while I'm like, man, that would be an exciting job to do.
Yeah.
And then I think about it for any more than, like, 20 seconds, and I'm like, that is the craziest job ever. Like, even just on a small scale. Like, even when you're just, I mean, most of these people, they don't want to go to jail. People don't want to go to prison. You know what I mean? So even if there's no weapons involved, even on a physical level, you're going to be out there just brawling dudes a lot of the time. You're just going to be in street fights. You're trying to detain somebody and get handcuffs on them. They're going to fight you. Like, you're just going to be, all right, I guess I'm fighting this guy. Like, I know you've got tasers and stuff to help you out, but a lot of times in the heat of the moment, when you're trying to detain a guy and get his arms behind him, how are you going to get your hand on a taser? Like, you can't. You're trying to get him. You don't want him grabbing the shit, so you're trying to get his arms control. Like, what a wild job, dude. Yeah. What a wild job. Like,
shouts out to the men and women doing that job for sure.
Glad it's not me, and I'm glad they're out there doing the thing. Yeah. So,
well, anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video as much as we did, be sure to leave a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, click the bell, become part of the notification gang, and we'll shoot at y'all next time.
Whoa.
Wow.
Oh God, where's the thing? There's.
We'll shoot at y'all.
Whoa, dude. Whoa. Well, we made it past the first 60 seconds, so I don't think we can get demonetized for that. I think we'll be all right. And Nikko was holding a pistol and an AR most of the time, so like I think
emotional support weapon.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be okay. I think we're gonna be all right. We'll shoot y'all next time.